One disposition that I possess is fairness. I believe that great teachers show equality among their students. When I think of fairness, I think of equity over equality. Not every student needs the same support. A tier 2 student may need a word bank for fill in the blank questions, while a tier 3 student may need a word bank plus extra time plus read aloud. I think that I can be fair to my students in academics as well as behavior. In terms of behavior, again, one behavior incentive may work for one student, but not another. Again, I would make sure that I am giving the students the support that they need. Another disposition that I believe I possess is compassion. It is important for educators to show compassion to their students because that builds trust. When students trust you and you have that relationship with them, they tend to listen and respect you more. Therefore, they want to learn from you. I believe that I do exhibit the disposition because it is important to show you care and have an interest in students' lives, which I believe that I do. One disposition that I think I need to work on is holding every one of my students to high expectations that they can realistically meet. If you have a student that is several grades behind, they shouldn't be expected to grow 3 or more grade levels to be on target in 1 year. A more realistic expectation would be that they grow 1 grade level or they improve their intervention testing score by a realistic number of points in the given year. I still struggle with making sure that my kids are held to realistic high expectations, as well as communicating what those expectations are in a realistic way. In order to uphold the disposition in the classroom, I'll make sure to look at data regularly so I can see what kids are excelling at, what they need to work on, and how to push them to succeed. Another disposition that I struggle with is reflection. Sometimes it's hard to reflect on myself in a negative way. As educators, I know that it is important to understand what can be improved in your teaching practice. After all, feedback is a gift. Great teachers are able to highlight their grows and glows and change their teaching practice based on the feedback. In the classroom, I will uphold this disposition by accepting the feedback that is given to me and seeing how it can enhance my teaching. Great teachers get better each and every day. These dispositions demonstrate my ability to understand other cultures, genders, and learning differences because it allows me to put myself in my students' shoes. In order to show compassion, I need to show empathy so that I can really understand these kids and what they are going through on a daily basis. By understanding where they come from and their genetic makeup, I can better support these kids so that they are successful. By building those relationships with the students' parents, I can better support them as well. You can be biased towards different students, meaning you favor one over the other. This can affect teaching by the students not having faith in their teacher because everyone is not treated with the same respect. I don't believe that every child needs to be equal because not every student needs the same support. However, I do believe that every child should be treated with fairness. I plan to use feedback from these multiple avenues by addressing the academic gaps in the lessons. By searching for the gaps, you are able to ensure that your students are reaching their highest potential because you are assisting students in filling in the missing pieces that they need to know. This also helps teachers reflect on their teaching method so that they can improve. If you have a foundation in place, it will be much easier to build off of it. The gaps won't all be addressed and fixed right away. I think of the saying that Rome was not built in a day. This can be applied to teaching because great teachers are not highly effective right away. You have to work at it every day to achieve greatness.